You know, on this election day, I have to envy our friend Theo right now. He is calm, cool, just like any other day. Yesterday, we spoke to some Republicans turned Democrats. Today, we're going to talk to the chair of the Wisconsin Republican Party. I spoke to him earlier. Here's our conversation. Welcome back to Up North at 4. We're now joined by Brian Schimming. He is the chair of the Wisconsin Republican Party. Brian, how are you doing today on Election Day?
No, I'm excited. We're seeing good turnout throughout the state. We had pretty good turnout statewide early, where people either voting by mail or voting at their local clerk's office. So we're seeing pretty good turnout today. So it's an exciting day, no doubt about that.
What's your final pitch to voters?
Final pitch to voters is this. Kamala Harris broke it, and Donald Trump will fix it. That's really the final pitch, because voters know what they've got. When they ask themselves the question, are you better off than you were 4 years ago? Overwhelming, every single poll in the country shows that people feel as though they're worse off now than they were under Donald Trump. And that goes almost without regard to political background as well. I always say you can put all these commercials up and do all the things that we see in election season. But the truth of the matter here is that people, I always say there's a grocery store test on this, and that people go to the grocery store and reality hits. When you're paying an extra $25-50 than you paid just even a couple of years ago, when the income, your take-home income is 3.5% down from where it ought to be, that's where people feel it. So all the TV advertisements aside, and people on both sides buy plenty of advertising, but it's people's day-to-day reality that affects them, what they're paying at the grocery store, the immigration issue, which is now touching a lot of Wisconsin communities, the border issue generally. So that's what affects people. That's what moves their vote. In many ways, not all this advertising.
Yeah, what do you make of the democracy argument coming from the Democrats? This was the first time in 2020 we didn't have a peaceful transfer of power in pretty much 250 years. Do you think their calls for preserving democracy are overblown with Donald Trump on the ballot again?
Yeah, this coming from the party who literally weaponized federal agencies under the Obama and Biden administration. They weaponized federal agencies against conservative individuals and groups, and in fact were convicted of having done it in some cases. So when the Democrats talk about democracy, this is the same party who shoved out their sitting president and presidential nominee in the span of 48 hours, pushed him off to the side, and nominated Kamala Harris, who never got one vote in a primary, never got one vote in a caucus, ever. So I don't want to hear democracy arguments for the Democrats. The Democrats gave up big D democracy long ago.
Thank you, Mr. Schimming. Good luck this election day.
All right. Thanks much.